Tuesday. More bang. Blow up both the boats at midnight.
Not much. I watched what's probably will always be one of my favorite internet videos.
You fuckers thought you could sneak. You fuckers thought you could sneak between the lines there.
I didn't do anything. I just walked in.
Yeah.
So I literally just like pulled away for a sec to check something, and I saw you were in here. I'm like, God damn it! I knew I should have waited to like go get live, and we could just talk this through. I screwed.
I don't fucking know. Did I ruin something? Did I fuck something up?
No, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. No, I'm just talking about like what was it? Because I like starting RPG Tuesday with us just talking because it's easier than me having to like put timestamps and shit down below.
Yeah.
And what was it? Like when I'm uploading the video later, but I guess now I gotta do timestamps. That, or I could just piss everybody off by not having the timestamps.
Oh shit! Everyone in the future cancel him, because he didn't put in timestamps.
Imagine if it was like that. Well, I said to someone,
Your viewing experience got inconvenienced by 5 seconds. Please cancel him.
How many minutes? I don't even know.
No.
Everyone unsubscribe. He's in.
Well, no, like who? No, but like who really gives that much of a shit? Is my question about like that. Like what was it? My cousin told me like, oh, you can't have like more than 10 minutes at the start. You gotta be like going. I'm like, no, I don't. I could run this show how I want to. Oh, if you want to grow. Oh, if you want to grow, you gotta get like their attention immediately. And I'm like,
Oh, Magic Conch Shell. Are we gonna have a good stream tonight?
Maybe someday.
Neither.
Oh. Wait, can I give it another poll? Give it another poll.
Alright,
oh wait, okay,
are we
okay.
gonna
Can I
have a
ask
good
a
stream
question? Can I ask a
tonight?
question?
Yes or no? Oh, sure.
what's your
When
question?
will I find? My question is, will I find happiness soon?
Will JT find happiness soon?
Fuck yeah! Let's go!
Yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Damn,
Let's
JT.
fucking go!
This is the happiest I've
We're
heard.
all about growth and happiness, baby! That's what these streams are about!
You guys scare
It's
me.
all about the money, baby!
You guys scare me sometimes, and I'm usually like the fucking jolly, happy-go-lucky one. Despite my life being a horrible
Listen.
spiral of depression.
Listen, I'm kind of having my own thing right now and shit, where it's just like, you know.
You're psyching
I mean,
yourself
look, the
up.
stream's cheap. The stream's infinitely cheaper than a second therapist.
That kind of concerns me. JT,
I like
the next time I'm in New
JT,
York,
JT,
I'm gonna stop by your place and I'm gonna give you the biggest hug out there and shit.
JT,
You don't
JT,
have to, but that
I'm gonna one-up you.
Uh-huh.
Guess what?
What?
I could one-up you with that one. This is cheaper than a single therapist.
Okay, but is it more efficient than a single therapist?
Probably not, but I can try to. Also, hi Galaxy, it's good to see you.
Hello.
Galaxy.
Okay. This is. I have a.
Also, Garden Warfare 2 is $6 on Steam.
And it's still, and people still won't play it.
Do you need like EA to like play it?
One,
What do you
yes.
think?
Two.
Yeah, I would get it, but I don't want EA on my computer, and I don't even remember my thing.
But also, like, I tried getting. So, like, me and Amanda played it for a bit. Like, after the fact, when it was like $10.
Yeah.
It's not a bad game. Like,
It's not a bad game, but people aren't coming back to it.
like what scared them away from it in the first place? Also, I got a new computer chair, by the way.
Oh, that's
Fuck
nice.
yeah.
I got a
Can
hand
they
down
can
for
they
my
give us a new? Can they give us a new Garden Warfare or like a?
It's a
new,
free account creation. You can
No.
toggle off quick. You can toggle off quick start. Really? Okay. That's the thing. That, what was it? You
Like,
gotta,
as soon as you're dead,
Galaxy, you
that's
should
the
try
problem.
out Galaxy. You should try
Yeah.
out Friends versus Friends. It's like a two. It's like a
Oh yeah.
GTA. You should check that out too. Actually, it's a 2v2.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we were playing that with like fucking Scully and Johnny.
The
during
most
weekend and shit, and that was
the
fun.
most people you can play with is 2v2.
Hmm.
Like the lowest you can play is 1v1. There's no like PvE, and it's like you make a card deck and you gotta fight people, and it's really fun.
Yeah, it's a card shooter roguelike thing.
Yeah.
PvP.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still loading in.
All right, well,
I'm getting there.
wait for you.
We're not gonna run anywhere. Not like I don't even know
Yeah.
what. Once again, I don't even remember what we were doing. We were doing something with snakes. Battle for Neighborville sucks, IMO. Once again, that's another game that I heard
That's a cold take. That is a cold as hell take. Where am I? Where are you?
There's sharks out here, JT.
Oh, okay.
We ran outside. We ran outside for like a second, and the sharks came.
You should have yielded when you had the chance.
What was it? I don't even remember what we were doing in this game. All I know is like we were here for the ride, or what? I'm here for the ride to just shoot shit.
I think we have to return to the. It says return to temple and whatnot, so we have something that we have to like fucking like
My body is a temple.
do and shit.
But yeah, like what was it? I only feel like I'll ever touch like the original PvZ. Because like I tried playing PvZ too, and I'm like, this feels like it's gonna turn bad any moment, ain't it?
I think if you, yeah, I don't remember it being that bad.
Not like in the sense of like, you know, it just felt off compared to the original for me.
Like they need to make like a, cause so like, the problem is that they very much went to like a mobile fucking like mindset, and I'm like.
And then what was it? PvZ3 existed for like a minute and then it disappeared because it sucked so bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, GT, I just want to ask you a question. Are you going to be around October?
Define around October.
You know,
Like
streaming.
around for the streams.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to prepare accordingly, that's why.
Okay, I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't always know. Would it be easier if I just? Would it be easier if I just kept my head down?
Okay, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm trying.
Well, because
to...
the idea was I was going to play I was going to do what was it? Whatchamacallit? Costume Quest 2.
Oh yeah.
For RPG
right.
Tuesday, because you missed out on the first one.
Right.
Yeah.
All of the. And I wanted to make sure there was like a consistency like the first time or whatever. But
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know fuck. How many streams do you think that game would need?
I don't
At least like the entire month and shit like that.
Yeah.
It would need at least the entire month.
I don't think it's that long of a game, but like it's not like the original where it turned out to be like how long was the original? 4 streams? 5?
Yeah, at least.
Because we had there was like the DLC too and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah. It might be shorter than that, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it more and shit.
Okay, would it take? Okay. 3. Okay. Because I know I will not be available the first week of October.
But at least I had time to drink
All
my
right.
and oil my blades. Now we head to the room where the shattering ritual was performed.
Here I stand.
Wait, what day is
In
Halloween
the
on?
presence of Salissa's
I don't even
Monday.
know.
primordial essence.
I think that might be a Tuesday. And I know I can't do that.
It's actually a Monday.
A Monday.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Tuesday. No, then look, Halloween is the spooktacular, so we just got like a bunch of shit.
Oh wait, no. It was Tuesday and shit. My bad.
Because this year's theme is indie games, so we're doing like a whole indie. We're gonna do like an indie-thon.
Yeah.
which has got me a little bit. Look, and by the way, I'm a little concerned about that only because, like, one, I don't scare easy, and I consider myself like half an intellectual. And by that,
the other half?
the other half is I sit back with like a can of like water or soda or something, and I just like, you know, like, bro, why not scary? Or like, why not? That, like, you know what I mean. It's like, whatchamacallit, I don't wanna sit there like fucking like,
you wanna sit there and shit on indie games.
I don't wanna shit on like a fucking dev, because like, number one, I don't scare easy. Number two, I tend to laugh at shit, especially when like, one, a game is just extremely oppressive in horror. And like, two, it, like, extremely like super duper serial shit becomes silly for me. So that's why I'm like a little concerned about it. Otherwise, like, you know.
No, I get that.
And like somebody said, like I could turn it into like a teacher. I could turn it into like a teaching experience somehow. And I'm like,
I guess they mean like you can turn it into a way of like, oh, this is how you would. This is how like.
Guys, I'm down.
Oh shit!
Where are you?
That's the wrong button.
I got you.
Thanks,
You down too, JT? I'm down.
Oh shit! Oh god. Well, thank God I am maxing. Fucking Christ on a tracker.
What is this, a raid boss? Wait a minute.
No, I remember. No, oh god, I have a story with this fucking. With this fight.
This is nuts.
No, I have a history with this fight.
Did they not playtest this? What the fuck is going on?
No, I know this fight. I know this fight.
This is just like enemy spam.
I know this fight. So, back during me and Amanda's playthrough, we fought this boss on a harder fucking setting. So we did like a post game thing.
Yes, I can light the water guys on fire.
Now I was the tank of the group, but I got reckless with that knowledge and fucking died very early in the fight. And she stood there, basically soloing the fight meant for 2 people for like half an hour.
Honestly, that's pretty
She fucking
badass.
won. Oh yeah, no, I was in awe the entire fucking time.
I'm not gonna lie, this boss is kind of breaking the immersion.
This boss is fucking hard.
Like, I'm lighting water. I'm lighting creatures made of water on fire.
Fuck.
So what is this? Is this supposed to be a raid boss or something?
No.
Let's see, I don't remember. It's supposed to be a fucking. Oh, stop.
I'm down by the. Oh, thank you.
I see you. God damn it.
I'm alive. I see you. Zap.
Where is it? No, fuck. There we go.
We got our minions. Let's take her out.
I'll focus her. I fired it. Can't jump. Got her.
Yay! You did it.
Oh dear lord.
Yep, now it's your curse.
Great.
God damn it!
Wait,
Another set of legendary armor that I cannot use.
Oh, that sucks.
Nah, you can decide.
What type of armor is it?
If you don't care about
It's Graveborn and Spell Shot.
Oh, damn. None of us can use it neither.
If you do you, baby. Now, descend to the eternal wellspring.
So is it like random, like the effects, or is it like set what certain armors can like do and whatnot?
I'm not sure actually. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Are they spitting at us?
Hold on, I'm closing shit because my computer is fucking lagging like a bitch.
Oh, there's a little mimic in here.
Oh, that's trying.
I think I accidentally went through the portal.
An unbreakable fury.
Oh yeah, you did.
Others have been saved that fate. Thanks to you.
But yeah, so
Have our gratitude.
he's like, but yeah, like fucking so much for that guy. Complete the ditcher. Did we do anything? I don't.
Oh wait. Yeah, no,
Oh,
this
I
brings
lost.
us back up.
Oh my fucking god, can you please fucking down?
Well, time to fucking raid. Time to fucking farm the boss fight again. Let's go.
No, no, please,
No,
God.
no, let's get out
On
of
this
here.
fight.
Hold on, like I leveled up.
Nice.
31, I assume?
Am I?
You said 32, I'm going to cry.
Yeah, 31. I think. I can't really tell.
Lady coiled and Sunfang away
But yeah,
from
no,
us,
like,
trying to brew up
what
a
was it?
real special potion, but
I don't want to
it's
be
not
like, you know,
average
P. Sherman, the critic, fucking sitting on my little
Jay Sherman.
J. Sherman, whatever. P. Sherman 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney, Zig. Anyway, I don't want to be J. Sherman sitting on my fucking, you know, sitting in my little fucking chair going, this stinks, to like, you know,
It stinks.
it stinks
Yeah.
to like a fucking rando indie game.
You could try and
Yeah.
find more, like, not scary, but depressing horror games.
JT, I literally
Yeah.
just said, like, oppressive indie games. Like, oppressive horror games. Hey, Squiff!
You said oppressive,
alright.
I'm talking about depressive.
Doing okay. No, depressive video games. Squiff, we're talking about, like, indie horror and, like, Halloween shit right now.
Yeah.
Because, I'm trying to not end up as, Jay Sherman the critic and, like, shit on people later on in October. Because the thing is, I got a bunch of good games planned. I got, like, a bunch of stuff, and I got, like, a bunch of bad games that I can, you know, like, bad in the sense of I already know that they're bad.
She should have some. Loretta's a crab monger and horribly in
Ooh.
love with me. Unrequited.
Ooh, this is a good looking gun, and I like the look. I like the way. Ooh, I like it. How are you doing tonight, Squiff? It's good to see you, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you know you could do?
Well, so yeah, you're a first-time chatter, too. I think you followed, like, a long time back, but still. Welcome in for the first time.
Let the voice be heard.
Exactly.
Yeah. So sad.
Doing good. That's
You know what
good.
you could do?
What's up?
You could plan out, like, what games you're playing throughout the month, and then you could do from, like, least scary to most scary, in your opinion.
Because you know what? Because one of them is gonna be Bloodborne PSX.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun night. I followed from Piper. Yes.
You're gonna do like,
know
all
Piper's on
Bloodborne, or,
vacation.
like,
No, this is a PlayStation remake and shit.
No, not all.
That's,
Yeah, there's a. It's only like 3 bosses.
oh, so basically a good demo of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Wait, you don't know about Bloodborne PSX?
Nope.
Oh my god, that's crazy actually. It's sick.
Yeah.
I know Piper's on vacation. Whoa, and I don't know how long he's gonna be back. I don't know how long he's gonna be away.
Well, I hope he gets.
I hope he's getting all
I
the rest
hope
he
he gets a lot.
needs.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's good. That's good you're doing tonight, Squiff, and it's good to see you here too. Either way, I hope you enjoy your time here. I do retro and variety stuff. And I also do board games with Piper on occasion.
Yeah.
You see the crapple eggs before you.
But what was I saying?
I steal them, obviously.
So I'm definitely gonna do that. I want to return to like, which is kind of funny, because what I planned out was one of the 31 Nights of Spooktober is literally going to be fucking not a best of, but it's going to be a reboot, and I'm gonna replay like the Golden Goose games, I guess, like the fun ones and shit, with some new ones added and whatnot. But at the same time, it's like, all right, I want to return to like one of them that I feel like needs a bit of a remake or a redo. And it's
Nick,
not super labor intensive. What's up?
Nick, I'm gonna. Okay. No, I'm not talking about this Spooktober, but I mean in general.
Yeah.
Assuming I bought you the games that you needed, right? And I would pay. Would you be down for a bribe? I want to see as a bit, right? Would you go through the entire FNAF series for Spooktober, assuming you own the game?
I have FNAF 1, and I have FNAF 1, and I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to play FNAF 2. My reflexes are not that good. I was tempted to get Pizzeria Simulator and fucking and Ultimate Custom Night for like a bit or for like a thing or whatever because they're free. But I think they're free, right?
I don't remember.
They might be?
I have Security Breach. I am tempted to do the Ruin DLC, but I don't know how bless you.
Bless you.
I do not know how optimized that game is for that, so
I mean, look, you wanna talk fucking FNAF? In late August, right?
yeah.
Amanda, my darling, proposed, said, you know, I've kept hearing of FNAF, but I don't know the lore and I don't know all that stuff. So I'm like, all right, here's what we're gonna do.
You went to play through all the games.
No. Me and her, right? Whenever we would eat, whenever we would for like a week, because we had the house to ourselves. We watched Markiplier play through the canonical FNAF game in chronological lore order.
So you watched him play through FNAF 2, 1,
It was
3, and 4? No, FNAF 4.
Oh no, there's more than that. It's
Tell me the canonical order,
Well, didn't he also
JT.
do fucking,
I don't even remember that.
System location?
what'd it say?
Didn't he do a Let's Play of security? I mean, not security op.
Yeah, he did Sister Location.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, system location.
So,
And he did
let's
Security
see.
Breach, and he was like freaking out the whole
Security
time.
Yeah.
These eyeballs?
They're Cyclops.
Oh, Cyclops. Okay. Oh yeah, right. The Cyclops eye leaves the body.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. So there is it started off with FNAF 4 and the first FNAF 4, FNAF 4. 2. Let's see. I said 4, 2. 1. No. 4, 2. Sister Location 1. I'm going off of memory. 4, 2, 1. Sister 3. Pizzeria Simulator. Help Wanted, Special Delivery. No, other way around. Special Delivery, Help Wanted.
You didn't even really need
security.
to. You didn't even really need
Security
to watch. Help
Wanted.
Special Delivery.
I
And Help Wanted.
I didn't know.
Help Wanted is really only for, you know. Ultimate
mean,
Custom Night is canon, by the way.
No, it is. There's no canonical events that happen in it.
Yes, there is.
What happens?
It's William Afton in Hell.
Yeah.
Okay. No events happen.
Yeah, it does. It's William Afton forever being tortured in hell.
Okay.
That's the canon event.
I get what the game is. I get the concept.
It's
but, like-
literally he's done. It's just there to say like he's fucking done. So wait, what are we doing now? Gumbo number 5.
We have to find these, we have to collect these, these things called googly tubers.
I'm never gonna figure out what we're doing, so I'm just literally I'm just
Basically,
here
we're
for the
just
ride.
traveling through the land, getting to the Dragon Lord.
We're just doing a side quest right now, dude.
No, I know. I don't even know anymore. I'm just here for the ride and like having a good chat and having fun and whatnot. Like this has probably been the most lax RPG Tuesday we've ever played.
Yeah.
Oh wait, chests don't respawn?
I think they do, like, when you leave the area.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Eh.
Are we going the right way for this gumbo? No.
No, I'm already.
You know, Nick, you're a friend of mine, right?
Yes.
But you have somehow have worse directional skills than I do. And that's impressive, because I've gotten lost in my own hometown before.
Like if we're
Listen,
talking
I'm
if we're
already-
talking
I'm
real
already,
world,
like,
if we're
trying to
talking real
gather these
world,
fucking
I'm
ingredients
good.
and shit.
Like
you guys can just have your fucking chat and whatnot.
look. If we're talking real world, I'm good. I know my way places and shit. But like, you're asking me in a video game that I'm looking at on a I don't even know how small this screen is right now. And you're asking me about you know, like directional skills in a video game that I'm new to completely.
I mean, fair, but like, I feel like every time I follow you, I get lost. Look, I am aware of my faults. One thing that I am eternally I'm fucking Zorro. I will get lost casually.
Just as we must defend
Yeah.
our
Oh god, speaking of One Piece, did you catch the live action one?
I saw the first episode of it.
I honestly enjoy it.
I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen.
I think,
But, like-
my honest take, I think it might be better than the anime, given time.
Okay, that's a hot. Given time, you know what? Given
No, because
time,
no,
I think it's
because I got a problem with like the fucking like actual anime and the manga because I hate the time skip and everything. I hate hockey. I hate the fucking like, I hate the fucking like the robot shit or like the cyborg shit that Sanji supposedly has or whatever.
okay.
Why can't I reload my gun?
Maybe you're out of ammo.
No, I have ammo in the sleeve. Oh, now it reloaded when I. That was a weird glitch.
Wait, but I think they're still staying true to the, oh god. I think they're still staying true to the story, so they will get there eventually. I think for me, the reason I would rather watch to be fair though, for me the live action is, there's 3 scenarios with it, and only one of them is good for the live action.
What's that?
So there's scenario 1. You watch the first episode of the live action. You do not like it. You don't watch it, right? Simple as that, right?
Yeah.
Scenario 2.
Ow.
I see. What is happening?
I just got hit and then.
No,
Oh, I
not-
see the
not
fucking.
that.
The shark got me.
It's a love gumbo.
Love gumbo. I'm down again because this fucking shark hit me from across the map.
A nice gumbo.
Oh, another one.
Get the fire weapon out. Where is it? Which one of these buttons is it?
Don't fuck with me, I'm a berserker.
Hey, yo!
I'm dying here. No, the fucking. No, but like. I get that, yeah, they might get to it eventually, but maybe it'll get canceled before then. I don't know. Like I said, I wish that somebody would just tell the fucking creator, alright, you're putting too much shit in this, this ain't JoJo. Where there's like Hamon and stands and that's it. And then spin in the fucking, the reboot era. Or whatever.
Okay, but like, I don't. It's a shonen. Like they kind of always have to up it some way. Like
They always gotta up it some way, so they basically make it good at the start and then it just gets slowly shit.
I don't think modern One Piece is shit. In fact, I think it's finally kind of hitting like a thematic point.
Like, what was it? And you want to you want to know the funny thing about it too was I didn't even know anything about like the cybernetic shit until like after I watched like a random YouTube short because I keep getting One Piece shorts. I'm dying. I keep getting like One Piece shorts recommended to me. And like, what was it? Oh, who's gonna be the next devil fruit user? I'm like, I don't think anybody else on the fucking team needs a devil fruit, to be completely honest with you.
I don't think anyone on the team has gotten a devil fruit.
You know, it's just one of those, like, I feel like I'm the only person who did not like One Piece. Look, Squiff, I feel you. Because it's weird.
I don't hate One Piece. My only fucking gripe with it is that the pacing is just so
It's terrible. It's terrible pacing. I'm not gonna lie there. Like, there's filler in the it's like fucking Naruto. There's filler in the manga. There's filler in the anime. And I'm just like, fuck it. Just let the filler be goddamn canon. I don't care. It's funner. It's the filler is sometimes more fun than the actual like episodes.
Yeah.
What, did they ever say it wasn't canon? Like.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
But like, all right, so all the filler arcs are non-canon, right? But Foxy's can't, like the characters in them are sometimes. And I like.
Just a second. I gotta level up.
Alright. But like, no, but like Squiff, I feel you there because like, post time skip 2, One Piece is just not fun. Like, I've watched like I don't know how much of it, and I'm just like, their designs suck, the stories suck. It's all suckage. Why couldn't this just be like, you know? I don't think that fucking Hunter x Hunter fell off.
You see.
Yeah, and that's where you're wrong. And then that whole fucking ordeal story happened.
Are you talking about
No,
the great?
No, I'm just talking from a fact that I never got into that fucking show to begin with.
Are you talking about the great hiatus arc? Are you talking about the great hiatus arc of Hunter x Hunter? JT?
Wait, what?
You came back when I was talking about Hunter x Hunter. I thought you waited. Are you talking about that or?
Yeah, you know, you were talking. I tried watching that when I had a friend who fucking like swore by Hunter x Hunter, right? He was like, "No, it's a great anime. You'll love it." I watched like the first 5-ish episodes, and then I'm like, you know, it's there.
Yeah, no, like, I'm the same with you, JT, and I like the guy's other work and shit.
I don't know, the guy's
what else did he do?
So.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Wait, seriously? He did Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter starts slow at first, though. Yeah. Like, what was it? The arc to get the hunting license. I like that, though. I like that they can't just jump in and be, like, heroes immediately. They gotta, like, do shit.
You can have a slow show, but you can still
also,
do
by the way,
slow
there's a die
growth.
over here.
Oh, cool.
Like,
I'm gonna pop it.
Like, honestly, like here's a good example.
Wait,
For me, Steven Universe was good when it was slow, and then it got faster, and it couldn't keep up with itself.
Yeah.
I like I said, once again, I'm glad I said this in a video that was praising Steven Universe. I don't like the show for the show. I like the messages that it taught and shit. Like, it was important.
But it was really bad at teaching you.
Yes. It got like. I wanna recommend you. I wanna recommend you like this, like, what was it, 3-hour video I watched, but you don't have the time, JT. But it was basically this dude was debunking like Steven Universe hate from like back when it was out, like from like the asshole from like the racist people that were shitting on it. And then like the other one was like Lily Orchard or whatever her name is.
Oh yeah, her.
Lily Orchard. That name sounds familiar.
She was like some rando reviewer type thing, and then like
blonde hair.
I don't know. She's like
animated persona.
Yeah. She's kind of like she has like a character that's got like gray skin and shit. Gray skin, black hair.
Definitely not what I'm thinking. Definitely not what I'm thinking of then.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I saw a review that was critical of the final episodes of Steven Universe as well as the Steven Universe Future.
Like I
And
said,
I was like, you're not talking about that. right?
I am glad that a show like that exists to teach the lessons that it did. I'm glad that it pushed shit forward, but I'm very critical of like the show's story content. I
But
feel
I
as
also
though
think that like, especially with Future, it was unhealthy how it caught.
no shit. I fucking hate Future with a passion. Future was terrible. Like Future was like the worst thing I've ever watched.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it the worst, but it was not something I would watch
Like
again.
that was the show that made me go, I wasted 7 years of my life for this.
Honestly, I was feeling that about. I think I felt that when episode, like the 4-part finale came out, and I finished that. That's how I felt then.
Like what was it? We can never escape Steven Universe, can we? Like, all right, I'm gonna say that like whatever, we can continue the conversation. I really don't care, to be honest, but like like I said, it says a lot when there were like notorious Steven Universe haters defending the show now from post-mortem flanderization.
Like
the fact that the show can be flanderized post-mortem too is just kind of like funny to me.
A part of me wants to go back and just like
slap yourself.
No, I want to. A part of me kind of wants to do what I'm doing with Homestuck with Steven Universe.
I was just going to say.
Cause you want to know my honest take on it too, like doubly so. I think that like the network screwed them, personally.
No, definitely it did.
So like they could have told more, but then they decided to go, all right, fuck it, we're just gonna go with the moral lessons, fuck the story.
Yeah.
So like,
also, you guys are canceled.
So like because they wanted the movie, but they said, oh, they weren't gonna give a movie to something that wasn't like making more episodes, which is why they made Future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the movie is good.
The
movie is like legitimately.
Agree.
If they just went with just the movie itself, it would have been fine.
At that point, fuck Homeworld. Just get the movie. You don't need to like, you know. And then end it with the movie.
Series finale, but like.
Oh no, shit, they fucking did.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you know, one of the things that pissed me off about Steven in that finale, he doesn't practice what he preaches, and I'm like, you motherfucker, you're breaking the one rule that makes makes me pissed off about characters. If you don't practice what you fucking preach.
I pray that I do not
we have to go back to the home overworld.
Seems like we're done here then.
Yeah. Alright, guys.
Spell damage. I think this is better. I guess, yeah. Spell damage 9.3. It doesn't say.
Hey there.
Where are we going? Back to the overworld?
Yep.
But yeah, like, they should have just ended it with the movie. It didn't need, like, you know.
It really didn't need, like, an epilogue series or some shit like that.
Yeah. Like, it's like, alright. Like I said.
I mean, you're not wrong, but then.
Because you know what would have happened? You know what I bet would have happened if they actually were able to continue it? They could have actually finished the story.
They could have actually redeemed the diamonds instead of
yes.
But
because you don't know, because you know what I think would have happened in a hypothetical ending. They were gonna reveal where the fucking gems came from. Because I said this, I said this about it all the time. I'm like, they're like, all right, so they're like these biologic computers pretty much, or like they're like chemo generated like computers and shit, right? So I said, like, alright, they're like some sort of, like, war program, aren't they? So I said, alright, they're probably, like, some weird hard-light army for, like, this alien race that either died out or forgot about them. And then, like, the finale, or like the final season before, like, everything ends up dying by the way. And I'm dead.
I was running to you. I couldn't get to you in time. Can I give my genuine take on Steven Universe that, like, I feel bad about?
Go for it. Go for it. Tell away.
I have a overall negative opinion, but I liked a good bit of Steven Universe, right?
Yeah. That's kind
think
of
that's-
my same.
I think that's most of us.
Hold on, wait. No. I want to be very specific with how I feel about it, right?
Alright.
Sure. Go ahead.
Have you guys
go
ever
ahead.
watched Adventure Time?
Yes.
I was actually
Because
rewatching
we rewatched it recently, and we're watching Distant Lands now.
I want to start rewatching, or I guess I can't really watch it as much.
I'm still
But
gonna say
you
that-
guys remember that one episode? Let me finish. Do you guys remember that one episode
What?
where the Marceline and Ice King are jamming out, and then we get a bunch of, like, Marceline backstory?
Yeah, I did
Right.
again.
Yeah, that remember that was written by Rebecca Sugar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that one episode is better than all of Steven Universe, and I will take that opinion to the grave.
Yes, I don't blame
Yeah.
you. Because it told a story. It told a consistent story, and it had a theme and everything. No, all right. Like, all right. Here's my quick. Like I said, I think we all are in agreement that, like, Steven Universe, we are negative about it, but we can appreciate something about it.
There are many things to, like, appreciate from it and whatnot.
But
even
it's
though
just bad. Like, it's not a great show.
Yeah. I would say this. The first few seasons, I liked it.
Yes.
And then fucking... It kind of fumbled during its, like, later half and shit. Movie was pretty good. And then Future happened.
And
That's
then
basically how I felt. That's basically how I still feel.
Like
about it.
the movie,
bad.
I was like, the movie made me excited for Future, and then I saw Future, and I'm like, this is so terrible.
Can I put how you said that, Ziggs, into a real life analogy?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So hold on. So first we have June 2001, right? And then we have July 2001. And then we have August 2001.
Yeah.
Better. And then we have September 2001.
Yo, you're what the hell, JT? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're horrible.
That's how it sounded in my head.
Where were you? Where were you on the day Steven Universe Future came out, huh? I remember. I was at my uncle's house for a Christmas party.
I actually don't remember where the fuck I was when Steven Universe Future came out.
I think I was in college when it came out.
I was at my uncle's house during a Christmas party, and I was I was ruminating.
And then,
I was ruminating on my
COVID-19 happened.
Yeah.
And all that shit went down.
And I was ruminating on my
It was
parents
just like-
kicking me out of the house because I was flunking out of school at the time.
Oh shit. And then Steven Universe Future was just like, man, this show will make me feel better.
Nope.
And then that's when the second plane showed up.
Everyone knows there was no second plane. Oh wait.
Oh my god. We're going to hell.
Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network. The American government playing 911.
Oh god.
You make two heads that both look the same.
We're going to hell.
Shit.
Oh my god, we are going to hell, aren't we?
Oh. Who the fuck knows?
You know, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Hell of a boss makes hell look fun, though.
You know, I saw a post that gives me one problem with how Hell in that show works.
What's that, JT?
We don't see a lot of we don't see any we don't see any global dictators. You know, we don't see any murderers. We don't see any other criminals. We do see a lot of homosexuals though. What are you implying, Vivian?
Oh.
What are you implying?
Well, number one, do you think that they would put Hitler in it or something like that? I don't think that would fly. I don't think that would fly over well.
I'm sorry. We have an Al Capone lookalike already.
No, like JT. Let me swing it to you like this, right? I even said this. I said, like, when I first started watching it, I said, it's like looking. It's because I have my, in my own mind and in my own like soul, I guess, right? I'm not really a religious man. I'm a person of spiritualism and shit. But I do believe I am a person of spiritualism and shit. I do believe there is a higher power than us, but like, you know, I think that we are supposed to find our own place in the world to make our own choice and all that shit, and it's not up to, like, you know, a book or something telling us what to do.
Fair.
I said that when I'm first watching, this is obviously looking into someone else's take on hell and like, you know, the afterlife and all that shit, and it's not my own, so I cannot argue as to what the fuck is going on. But all I can say is, in a show with a lot of homosexual characters and members of the LGBTQ in it, I do not think that they'd want to put Adolf Hitler or, like, other dictators that, like, probably killed a lot of people of that similar, like, crowd into,
okay,
hell.
but you see, they're in hell.
Yes, but I don't think they want to have them on screen or, like, you know.
I'm not saying.
No, the other thing is.
I want to clarify.
I think it fits the context of the setting, because it seems like it's supposed to be like a sort of like hyper religious version of hell.
Soul energy is wonder itself.
Wait, are we at the final area?
Let me get. I'm loading in. Let me get a good look at this shit. I think so. I think so.
Like I said, because of my own observation, it feels as though Viv's like her thing. And this is me not defending her, by the way. I have my own beef. With her I'd rather not get into.
Mm-hmm.
But she has her own vision of what it is, and it seems to be based off of, like, fundamentalism and all that other shit. Like, once again, religious debate is like a whole thing. I started thinking religion was crap when my local priest told us that people that commit suicide go to hell. Exactly! Exactly. Like, that's already, like, you know. So wait, are we just going in, or are we gonna, like, head back and do
I'm at the shop first.
Yeah, I'm at the shop too. I'm just selling some shit.
Oh, alright. No, like, yeah, no, like, that's what I'm talking about. It's like a whole, whatchamacallit. I don't like, I personally don't care for, whatchamacallit, organized religion, but I do believe that there are people in those religions that actually are there not out of, like, you know, malice for other people or anything like that. It's just their way of coping with the world and shit. And I don't share any form of malice to those types of people.
Zig's got something for you.
Go right ahead.
Okay, this gun might suck, but it looks cool. Bonk. But yeah, like,
I want to, for the record, what I said was a joke.
Yeah,
What?
I know.
The why aren't there fucking dictators in hell, Vivzy? That was a joke. Well, I would like to see worse people. I would like to see less comically bad people.
I'm just gonna say this. It's not like Little Nicky. It's not like Little Nicky. I honestly think it would be funnier as Little Nicky, but unfortunately, it's not like Little Nicky. But I can look past that.
I just like the opinion of like bad people in hell.
Did you say bad people in hell?
And the gays. I guess they go there too.
Because like I said, I think it's like a fundamentalist. I think it's like a fundamentalist.
But like
type.
there were also like sinners, you know. They're like sinners go there.
Because what was it? They even say like apparently there's like a thing with heaven that like in the show specifically, it's very stingy on who goes in there and whatnot.
Right over there.
Right.
And it's like,
speaking of Hell of a Boss, we finally had a fucking good episode after God knows how long.
oh, that's a fucking hot take.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is, JT.
Might be around here, but
Look,
What?
I'm of the opinion that there wasn't a bad
JT, you wanna
episode of
hit
that
this?
show yet.
okay.
And I think that a lot of people have, like, I don't know, dead bugs up their asses or something. Or somebody, or what was it? Somebody said this, that they're speed running it to be as bad as Steven Universe.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far, but they've had some fucking stinker episodes.
Give me one.
The fucking, the quote-unquote Odin Millie episode we got. Like,
Oh
2
my
episodes
god! Oh my god, how come I had a feeling you were gonna say that one first? I had the biggest smile on my face. Oh my god, that
ago.
one's...
You're laughing, I'm not hearing the rebuttal.
That's it. I got no real rebuttal. I'm just like, I liked it. I thought it was funny. That's my rebuttal. Like, JT, we've been over this before. I'm half an intellectual.
Okay. Oh shit, loot Cyclops.
Oh shit.
JT, we literally were over this like about an hour or so ago. I'm half an intellectual.
I mean, fair, but like...
Could they have done like a character? Could they have done like a character deconstruction where Millie opens up about like her own things, or are they just gonna have Moxie be like, "Sup, bitches," and like do that shit? And I think that, and they did that, and you know what? I think it was firmly better because it was funny. It made me laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, I mean...
JT questioning our friendship silently.
No, I'm not questioning the
How is this
friendship,
man
I'm
a
questioning-
writer? He says in his head.
Okay, then let's...
I'm just keeping my mouth shut because I have no fucking stake in this and whatnot. I don't even watch
No,
the
that's
fucking
fair, that's fair.
No, you're good, Zig. Don't worry.
Okay, here's my
This would be a
question.
JT's argument. Alright, what's your question, JT?
Did the episode... If that episode never aired, would have anything changed in the story at all?
I don't know. I don't think so.
What'd you say?
I don't really think so. Oh wait, we wouldn't have met Blitz's sister, actually.
Okay, you know what, that one I'll give you, but that was the part of the episode I liked. Okay, if the fucking detective bullshit scene with Millie and Moxie, that was like 80% of the fucking episode was removed. Would we have lost anything big?
Not really, other than very entertaining bits. It would have been. It probably would have been like. It probably would have been like the length of like a chicken nugget episode. Like.
I mean, we didn't really get any good character development, and for me, the show is sold on its characters. I like. What could it? Comedy is up to perception. You know, you found it funny. I'm happy you have more joy in it than I do, right?
We should do the blasting thing.
Yeah.
But
You got hit on the head with 2 coconuts.
But you see, here's the thing. You can
sorry.
do those, like you
JT.
can do those jokes. You can do those jokes and have them be funny.
Oh my
you can
God.
find those jokes funny. I've written jokes like that before, and so you can do like silly, goofy humor well, right?
Yes.
I don't, but like, if that's all you're providing people, you're doing less than an episode of fucking Bluey at this point. Like, and the show, I guess, the show has shown that it can be both entertaining and do something with its characters. We have seen plenty of episodes. Oh, it's either be entertaining and like be good character moments, be good. Compared to the fucking the first episode of the series, let's say, right? It was entertaining. I had my fair share of laughs, but we got good character moments. However many of them stuck, and I don't know, but at least there were, there was something there, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, my point is, we've seen this show be able to have those moments.
I just want to say,
in the same episode, it had those moments with Blitz.
I just want to say, I'm not trying to disrespect your point or anything like that. Like, I don't have, I understand that you don't think it's, I don't understand that you don't think it's good, but like I said, personal opinion of it is just like, I get it, But
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Look, like I said, I am happy that you found one more thing you can enjoy in this world tonight. That is a benefit to you.
It's my honest take on it. It wouldn't be like an episode I'd put on like my rewatch list, I guess.
Right.
But like, I would like. It's honestly something that I'm just like. I don't think it's as bad as people made it out to be, and I get where you're coming from.
The show is shown. Also, I think this is an area. Now that I'm looking more at this place, I think it's not the long. It's a medium-sized area. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's not the longest, but not the shortest.
Yeah.
We've seen the show. Like, I don't expect if I put on fucking
Well as planned.
I have a good example here.
City walls fades away.
Wonders. The X is
This
lived
show.
it.
If I put on an episode of Uncle Grandpa, right?
Yeah.
I might get an okay laugh, and I'll expect nothing more.
Yeah. Of course.
And I will take my decent laugh, go haha, and then click next on whatever the fuck show I'm watching.
Yeah. Of course.
But Hell of a Boss, we have good character dynamics. We have relationships. We have characters that can be developed, stuff that people want to see, and we got something that, granted, I didn't think it was funny, but people can. Oh, there's a dice. I think there's someone. Yeah, there's a dice over here. Now, granted, I didn't think it was funny, but you did, and that's your clearly
Also
your
found
opinion.
I see another dice.
Okay, let's okay, another one. So I'm happy you got your haha. I didn't get that, but even if I did get that, I would have hoped for more. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I'm not denying that. I'm just saying, like, it's just not as bad as it was made out to be. It's like whatever. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand the quality of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think I lost the I lost like the episode lost quality for me personally. That's it.
And that's fair. You are entitled to your opinion.
Yes.
I do think a couple episodes. What was that episode? Okay, I didn't see the Striker one. I just skipped over that.
Yeah, people shat on that one, and I thought that one was fun too. I'm like, okay.
I didn't hear much good about it, so I just said fuck it and didn't want to bother.
What was it? Because like people like, oh, they ruined Stella. I'm like, Stella didn't really have much character aside from like screechy bitch. This kind of just,
Oh god, no, they did fuck with Stella though. In episode 2 of the season.
Oh my god,
season
how did they fuck with Stella?
They made someone angry by a shitty circumstance into a fucking. Basically, what I was asking for, to be fair, a horrible person. They didn't need to retcon the backstory between, Blitz and Stolas, making them lost childhood friends. Because what does that add?
How did they retcon that? They didn't even really explain where they came from beforehand like that.
Okay, but nothing in how they acted to each other gave off the vibe of lost
And how many
childhood
times
there.
did they like interact before that? Like what was it, Lululand and the pilot? I'd have to like
There was more than
rewatch.
that.
I'd have to rewatch. What was it? The one where like the human world and whatnot?
There was the human world.
It's
there
like
was,
you gotta remember, like, would they bring up like, oh yeah, like we were kids or whatever
I'm not,
the fuck.
and I'm not saying like bring it up, but like I would
I
talk
don't-
to you differently than I would someone I've known for that long. You get like ideas of how, like, you've known Peyton for how many years now?
That's a good question because we met on.
A lot, right?
That was like Xbox Live days.
So
Okay.
like 2010s-ish.
Yeah.
2010. So what is that? Let's say I'm gonna round up 15, right?
Like 2009. When did Fallout New Vegas come out?
2009, 2010. I
Yeah.
think.
Let's round up roughly 15, right?
Yeah.
2011.
All right. Roughly 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
You've known me for what? 4, 5?
What year did we meet again? I'm actually trying to remember this one.
It was what?
I
Like
remember where we met. And I remember the class and everything. It was before.
Oh.
It was before the disease.
Look out. Yeah, I think like a year before the pandemic.
It was before. It was before everybody went. It was before everybody got down with the sickness.
Yeah. Thank you, JT.
No problem. So you would talk to me in a different manner than you would Peyton, right?
Honestly, I'm very open with a lot of my friends, so.
Okay, bad example then. Thank you for letting me go on that whole analogy for nothing.
I'm like,
But
huh?
you know, okay, most people would talk to. You get what I'm saying, at least,
Yeah,
right?
no. I'm that way with like say fucking Eugene a lot than I would say like, you know.
Like Ziggs, I know you talk to me differently than you do Johnny, and you've known me for a vastly different amount of time than you have Johnny.
Yeah. But that's because again I've known Johnny since I was like since we were like, you know, in the 4th grade and shit. So.
Cause
It's like,
I didn't know that, but you know what?
It's like.
Case in point.
Look. I'll put it to you like this, right? Like I understand like dialectic shit, like saying different things to different people depending on how long you know with them. I just don't see it with that though. I think it really depends on like person to person. If you can click with somebody, and that's like the whole thing with it.
Okay, so even if they never deliberately said that it was that part was a retcon. At least, let's talk about that part. They did retcon other things in that episode.
Such as?
Let's see here. The whole...
Are you, once again, I'm just gonna ask, like, half joking, like, are you sure about this? This was retcons.
Let's say I'm not, right?
Okay.
Because I haven't seen the episode, I'm trying to remember as much as I can. I didn't come prepared to I didn't get the evidence ready.
We're just
I didn't prepare the,
we didn't
I wasn't
prepare-
ready to fucking present the jury, if you will.
We didn't expect to go down this path today with conversation.
Yeah.
Can we just go back to
So,
Steven? Can we just go back to shit about Steven Universe for a minute?
We can just fucking change topics entirely.
yeah, like we
Because
can just like talk about like other things.
we're just gonna I'm just gonna say because we're literally
Right,
gonna go in circles there.
Oh, hey, so I know you guys aren't big cozy gamers, right?
I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Sims and shit. That's kind of cozy.
That is a cozy game. Okay, I retract my statement. My apologies. So
Even
you
though mine
both are
has
very
like, you know, drugs and like, you know, fucking cannibals and shit like that, but still.
okay. You both are varying degrees of cozy gamer, yes?
You guys, I work
Yeah,
Well,
I
it
would
depends.
say
It depends.
so.
Well, like, I think Starbound's kind of cozy.
you do your heroic thing.
Like when you're not, like, you know.
You can make an argument for it, but like I'm talking about traditionally like cozy games, the
I
Stardew
like
Valley.
I like Animal Crossing.
Okay, Valley.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. You both. That. I feel like I'm trying to start a point, and I'm being corrected.
Also,
before I made
there
it.
was another game that I really want to go back to and play. We streamed it once. Cozy Grove.
Yeah.
It literally has
yeah,
cozy
thank
in the title.
Okay, no, that's a cozy game. That'd be 100%. I retract my initial statement. You both are familiar with cozy games, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you guys heard about all the stuff with Fae Farm?
Bay Farm?
Oh, you haven't heard of it at all?
It sounds familiar.
It's the new like big cozy game that people are playing. I was looking forward to it as hell, and I've maybe put an hour. Now, the quality of the game has been of a big debate.
Uh-huh. Did that die?
Wait,
Oh, no,
but
that's
like,
just
can you give us like a rundown exactly of what it is? Cause
Is it like a Harvest Moon type game?
Yeah, it's a Harvest Moon type game. Although everything's a bit more like a magical themed.
wait.
Your melee weapons are staves that you hit people with.
I got confused with Eastward for a second, because I know that had a DLC that's very much like that.
No, this is its own game called Fae Farm.
What did it come out for?
I think it's on Steam.
Switch. It's on Steam. It's on Switch.
Was it in the Direct?
The last one that came out?
Yeah. Was it in one of the
Not
Directs?
the last one that came out, but it was in the ones before it.
Because I heard
Also,
the
look,
name.
Marek, it's you.
Huh?
Wait, let me
Look
see.
at this guy's name.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Nick, they put you in the game.
Sure, yeah.
Marek.
What's up with Blue Hat guy over there?
A blue hat guy.
You're awfully insistent about this guy being unimportant.
What are you talking about? This is a completely normal amount of insistence.
This village sucks.
Blue Hat guy, see what's really going on.
I mean, it is right next to the big bad evil guy's lair.
What? Fine. Don't forget about Merrick.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, why is it always destroyed? Why can't we come into one of these villages and it being prosperous and be like, hey, the bad guy?
You know what I want to see?
What?
I want to see a big bad evil guy village, but like, it's like I'm funneling all the money I'm stealing into helping my local hometown. The education system was terrible before I blew up your town's dam. Now the waters are flowing, which means we can get a proper fish route. Like it's completely
But Black
justified to
Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community.
You know, just pummel him until some answers.
I sell illegal drugs to your town, so
My-
I can
my-
buy, so I can
my
buy illegal
government-
drugs for mine.
My governmental system has found a way to profit off of selling drugs safely to people.
Do what you're talking about. Leave me alone.
I've poisoned the water supply so that I can sell
I
clean water.
I poisoned your.
Hold on.
Hey,
I've-
get back here,
I've-
son of a bitch.
You know,
I've poisoned the water supply in your hometown so that you guys would have to buy water from our hometown and help our economy flourish. This is
Just
justified.
the CIA, says Squiff.
Oh no!
I poisoned your water supply, burned your crops, and delivered a plague unto your houses.
You did?
I'm just going
No, not really.
somewhere normal to do normal things.
That time I was just fucking with you.
Dang it, blue hat guy's hat. Wait, isn't that the hat I have? Is that the hat I have?
It looks like it.
Similar.
It might be the same, like, you know, thing,
Stop
you know, different
following me.
texture and shit. Get back over here so I can fucking break your kneecaps with my fucking sword.
Guys, you just ran off without me. I'm like trailing behind, trying to catch up with Blue Hat Guy.
I mean, look, we're following blue hat guy, but he's just fucking booking it, and it's like, I've been trying to catch up as well.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
What?
So what
Wait
are
a
we?
minute.
What are we?
some weirdo who
He's
likes
just going
to
around in
read
circles now.
Well, leave him alone and get back to the
More in the chamber.
Where'd he go?
I can relate to that. He's just going. He's just going. We shoot him?
I'm trying to.
Got him.
Something isn't right. Only guilty people run away.
Oh, that is the most in character voice line my character's ever
Only
given.
guilty people run away.
In the middle
That is the most in character line. That is a very in character
Yeah,
for him.
It's just all about that cardio life and shit. It's got to keep this body banging, you know?
Blue hat guy. Maybe he is a member of the CIA.
Barely, crap. Leave me alone.
Don't run. You just died.
What if he is unimportant?
More importantly, I'll be tired
He
when
might
I'm
be.
killing you.
We just went on a wild goose
Back
chase.
over here.
You're very insistent. You're very insistent on him not being anybody important.
No, this is 100% things play. I had a player, or not a player. I had an NPC, right, in one of my first campaigns.
I like
Right?
this quest. This is funny.
I had an NPC in one of my first campaigns. His intention was to be cute for 3 seconds and then die.
And they thought, let me guess, they thought he was like the liaison of the underworld or something, huh?
No, so they were in a cave, right, with like these giant fucking like half like I think it's called Driders, whatever the fuck.
Draugr?
Half Draugr maybe? Half spider, half elf.
Oh, Driders.
Yeah, Driders. Okay.
I only know that because of my friend, by the way.
That's fair. Look, I've moved. I have successfully. This is the Thursday group is the only time I'll be playing D&D.
Which
for the
we'll move
foreseeable
from.
future.
Which we'll move from. I promise you that.
I mean, look, if you want to fucking switch this campaign over to Pathfinder, I will help everyone recreate their character sheets.
Look, we'll finish this. We're too deep. We're in too deep, I think.
That's fair. Although what's fun is that I think the only ones that would have to like really redo their character is me.
Oh hey, I found a
and
die.
Johnny. Fuck yeah. Like, so I've actually, because I was thinking initially I was going to pitch you guys on changing systems. So I basically like thought experimented it out. Like, okay, how hard would it be to recreate everyone's character?
Yeah.
Ziggs, your character would be extremely easy to recreate, and it would probably be a lot better because of how monks are in Pathfinder 2e. You don't have to spend so many points on wisdom. You can put them into Constitution. You can be a tank and hit everything with a massive ass quarterstaff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Cause honestly, I want to do like a Star Wars campaign, but I got another fantasy idea campaign brewing. So I like, you know what I mean? Not that we're gonna speed run through this.
No, I get that. So can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
So they're coming out with Starfinder 2nd Edition, which is going to be cross-compatible with Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So which basically it's going to be to use the same system. It's just going to be like instead of the fighter, there's the soldier, but you could also play a fighter in space. Like it's basically going to be a separate rule system that's completely cross-compatible.
Yeah.
So like I could play a Pathfinder character in Starfinder and vice versa. Wait for that to come out, or use D&D 5e, or use Star Wars 5e, the system I showed you.
Yeah.
Because that is just better than 5e at this point.
I'm so sorry, JT. My mind just got caught up in like the moment of when you were telling the story about like the guy supposed to be cute then die in the Drider cave or whatever.
Oh, let me finish that story.
Because I want to imagine just like this tiny little happy-go-lucky gnome who lives in like a little mushroom house or something in the cave, and the fucking Drider comes out, like jumps and drags him into the shadows. You just hear him screaming.
Let me explain. 'Cause I remember this. I remember him very well, right?
Explain this,
Yeah.
please,
Okay.
please.
So they were in the party got
Ease
separated,
my
right?
over-imaginative mind.
The party got separated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to smash this?
Yeah, sure. I'll smash. Let me smash. Fuck.
There you go.
So the party got separated for the most part, and we met with our the party wasn't there, but the person who met our character, right?
Yeah.
Was our giant, like, bloodthirsty barbarian, right?
Yeah.
This isn't the fisherman
what'd you
guy,
say?
is it? This isn't the fisherman guy, is it? Like the one who throws the one who threw like the spear through somebody?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
No, it's not.
like the crowd got like cornered by like a bunch of dwarves or something, and then all of a sudden like a spear with a rope flies through a guy's chest and he gets
No,
pulled.
okay, no, that was I remember that. I remember that. No, that's an NPC. That was Marlin.
That was Marlin.
That was an NPC. I remember that. Okay, yeah. Okay, no. I remember him. No, this is a player, right? And he's like alone in this cave, like, oh, who's there? You know, all yelly and all ready. He sees this tiny little kobold, right?
Oh,
Hey guys,
no.
I found evil blue guy's
It must be. Good
place.
thinking, Brett. Now let's go track
He's
this
a little kobold, right? He's just kind of sitting there. And he's like, who are you? And I'm like, hi, my name's Gra! He goes, oh, hello, Gra. Right? You know, completely just like, he's like,
They all have hats on.
We're not tracking.
he's like, oh, how are you? You know, how are you? And he goes, I'm doing good. Good. I want to get out of here. You know, kind of like just there, right? And he goes, oh, how long have you been here, Gra? And he goes, 11 days. And he goes, oh, how long? And he goes, I don't feel good about being here. I don't know how long kobolds live. And he goes, well, how long do you think they live? And he goes, 12 days. He goes, oh no. And like and he goes, that's how long my brother lived. And then he pulls out a jar of ash.
Why could this guy not just be fucking friendly?
He was friendly.
Wait.
He was just he did not hurt the party.
No. I'm talking about the kobold. I'm talking about blue hat guy. I'm a little disappointed that he's an enemy.
Oh.
I wish he was.
So I can explain this. So right now, Tina is trying to prolong the campaign.
Yeah.
And he by using this guy as a filler villain.
Well, you know, if she just wants to prolong the campaign, we could literally just go and like, you know, do side quests.
Okay, but like, fair enough. She doesn't know that. She's under the assumption that we could have done them already. But either way, so he's just like, and he pulls out a gun and he goes, "Did my brother die? Here he is." He pulls it out, right? And he goes, "Oh, what else do you have?" He pulls out a jar of live bees.
Oh no!
And he goes, "That's about
Not
it."
the bees.
So, jar of live bees, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Oh, I like you." So he brings it back to the party, and everyone's just like, "Oh, I love him. He's great, right?" He goes, "Hi guys, my name's Gra!" He fucking screamed it every time he said his name, right?
Yeah.
So they get to the boss, right? It was a player rolled to befriend one of the Driders, and then it was a betrayal because he rolled a fucking nat 20 on being his friend, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I had to do this," right?
Yeah.
So, they got to they got to like the start of the boss fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Gra, he takes his jar of bees and throws it at like a giant guard, right? The guard just goes, "Ew," and is trying to like step on him, like just squish him.
Yeah.
The jar full
And
of
I was about to be like,
bees.
"Oh, you don't understand. Jars of bees in my campaign are one of my favorite things I like to give people, but a very specific kind of bees. But I'll circle back to that, right?"
Get these killer bees.
Are they like
No.
Africanized?
No, they're what called hyper bees.
Oh,
Hyper bees.
Hyper bees.
Hyper bees.
I've given 2 to a single player before because he gave me multiple opportunities to give it to him,
no.
and every time he's gotten them, it has been fear because he knows if the jar opens, someone's fucking dying. One of them got buried in the sand in a beach, and then they read about a massacre happening on the news later in the campaign.
By Hyper-V.
By Hyper-V's emerging from the sand.
Why is the buzzing?
But back to Grawl, right? So he's gonna about to get
Yeah.
the end of his character is gonna be squished by a giant. But then that barbarian, right? He fucking rolled to try and basically like tank the blow, stand like sandwich himself, stop Grawl from getting crushed, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
And our bard, who was like, his character was terrified of spiders, so he's already not. He fucking stood up, right? Ran to Graw's aid and be like, "We're getting you out of here, buddy." Grabbed him by the collar and just shoved him, and basically just dragged him to the side, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it'll never catch on.
And then definitely because the boss was moved by this action, not because I was running out of time. The boss was like, "You know what? You reminded me today of friendship. I'm sorry, friend. I'll call the guards off." And then they became friends, and then the friendship was reinstated.
Based.
That player actually is now starting a Pathfinder campaign, and I am very happy to be in it. I'm concerned about it because I don't know how much the other players know. I had helped one of the players earlier today with basically fix their character sheet.
So Graw was intended to die, but they kept him alive.
They kept him alive by any means necessary, and then they
I would have done the same thing, to be quite honest with you. Growl sounds like a cool motherfucker.
I was
cool. He sounds cute.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Cool. He sounds cute. There's a difference.
He was just fucking.
He was supposed.
He was just a bit.
He was supposed to be a one-off.
Yeah.
But then he became like one of the group.
And then I didn't have any idea what the fuck. I didn't know what to do with him. So basically, that
kind of like what happened with fucking Mr. One Arm in our campaign.
I don't fucking know. But what actually, that campaign was the first time I ever used Rack. So he eventually it was like, oh, he can work for Rack. Can you give him a job? And he's like, fine.
Yeah. Right.
Kind of like what happened with Percy and then Mr. One Arm.
Yep.
Look, fucking. No, let me tell you about Jack. So Jack was a character introduced in the
I remember Jack, the little robot that everybody forgot about in the house.
No, Jack was named after this Jack that I'm telling you about.
I was honestly expecting you to have a little more like, you know, like, oh right, Jack. Oh, Jack. We forgot about Jack in the house.
I don't remember Jack whatsoever.
Jack is the robot that Abby built that she accidentally killed at first.
Oh right, yeah, now I remember.
He's just sitting in that little house that you found that you haven't gone back to or used at all.
I told him to come back. I told him to come back.
Yeah.
He's now with me at and he's now with Abby in Falmar.
And you left that nice little house that you left that nice little house there.
Oh, boo-hoo, what are we gonna do? Fucking set up have Abby build another fucking robot?
Well, you said, well, no, like, you had like a little clubhouse you could return to if you needed to, a safe house or whatever. Bye, everyone. Have a good one, Spliff.
Later. I actually wanted to ask you guys a question. Like,
what's your question?
Yeah.
Get some good sleep, okay? What's
up,
JC?
After this arc, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys think it'd be better for the party if I stayed as Roa or went back to Abby?
I'm fine with either or, to be quite honest with you.
I honestly was looking forward to Abby coming back. Not to say that Roa's bad, but I don't know. She adds a little bit to the party dynamic.
Wait, and Roa doesn't?
No, he does. He does. Like I said, personal taste difference, you know.
Fair. I'm trying to think of what the fucking mechanics what the party needs more, because we have a fighter, and we don't need anything to like do tank, as much as we needed Abby at the time.
It's like there's some stuff in for Abby. That's like the whole thing, you know, too. Like she's still got some. She's
get
still
that.
got some shit to do and whatnot.
I get that.
I wouldn't mind. Like I wouldn't mind. Like you know, because like we could send Roa off in like something good. Not like he doesn't have to die or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I would want like his story to come to a close if I were to switch him off.
Yeah.
Whereas Abby's kind of in a spot. Here's the thing, and why I'm slightly leaning towards staying with Roa. Abby is in a spot where like she could, if I stopped Abby's story, she could be like I would call it a satisfying conclusion to that case. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I getcha.
Like she's doing something with her life. She's basically rebuilding this giant town. Like I expect it. Like by the time they get back to Fool's March, it's fucking decked out. Like she's like not policing it, but like managing it, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the townsfolk are now crafters and builders, and like they know how to cook and they're for themselves, they know how to clean.
Yeah.
You know the skills that Abby had as an artificer, she is teaching to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because the only like and the other thing was too is like her whatchamacallit, like she wanted to be on an adventure too.
Right.
Correctly.
And she her story is basically she wanted to make sure her life meant something because she spent most of her life in the same fucking job.
Yeah. And that's what I'm kind of like. That's what it kind of feels like it's going back to being the same fucking job but in a different place.
I get that, but I don't, because I feel like this is like her old job, but this means something. She is doing
this one actually has meaning and shit. It's not like, you know, just trying to get by day by day and all that sort of crap. It's
yeah,
like,
she is changing people's lives by doing what she's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, I see what you're coming from.
So it depends on what you do with Roa in the time span. There is one way you could. I'm trying to think of how you would.
Down, guys.
I'm not. Quit moving. I'm trying to think. This is not me asking for like a behind the screen thing. I'm asking, I guess, if you have any ideas of if Roa were to leave after this like section, right?
Yeah.
I guess my question is, where would he go? Because like he does have some skills, but he doesn't have the same. Like he could not replace Abby in town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what, like he could teach people how to sew.
Because what was Roa doing fully again? Just refresh me on his backstory a little bit. Like what was he? What like his backstory into like where he is now? You know what I mean?
Basically, he is a wanderer, given a quest by his god to do good wherever he ends up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how he does it, how he follows it, whatever that may be, he is just basically. And with that goal, he is trying to prove himself that he is both everything that his town thought he was, while also being more than everything he hit the dice, man. I just fell.
I got this fucker.
Good. Basically, he's trying to prove everyone right, and both people that believed he was nothing and people that believed he was something. If that makes sense.
Dying.
I'm coming.
I'm alive.
Shit, I fell in the goo.
Why am I covered in goo? Okay, so he's trying to prove himself, right?
Effectively, technically.
Okay.
So my initial plan was to switch back to Abby, and then just I proved myself by clearing out the fucking zombies. But then it's more like I feel like he kind of became.
Now I have enough power to save the world. Well, that was Foster's Home reference, by the way.
No, I know. It became almost like a need to like
Now he's really thinking.
Ro's weird in the fact that like he came. I told Zig found this out in character, so I don't feel bad about revealing this. Right?
Yeah.
He came from a hometown who basically thought he was nothing but a lazy good for nothing, right?
Yeah.
Got kicked out. And he's on no. He is trying to effectively do something with his life without necessarily trying to go out of his way of proving them wrong, if that makes sense.
Okay, I see what you.
Because technically speaking, he never was wrong. He's been wrong. He does like the easy way out, but you know, he's he still wants that to mean something. He still kind of has this, you know, duty to a god to fulfill.
So he's not a lazy good for nothing. But
he's a lazy good for nothing, but he's a lazy good for something.
Yeah. And I feel like he is proving that though, like now.
Yeah.
Clearly, by just like being away from home and like, you know.
Yeah.
Actually fucking like helping.
Yeah. Well, like he got his I'm trying to remember. No, I'm gonna stop this part here because I don't think this was revealed in campaign. But like,
GT sometime this week before campaign, you wanna talk like we one-on-one, be like, hey.
Yeah. Cause
Can I also talk with you one-on-one too and shit?
Me or him?
Marek.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
you want a one-on-one with me, Zig, too?
Yeah.
Alright, we can do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, wait, quick question, Ziggs, actually, for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you intend on me giving you the short sword back?
No, I didn't even know. Honestly, that whole fucking short sword thing was kind of like a fucking curveball for me.
Full disclosure.
And shit.
We got full disclosure, everybody! Yay!
Yeah.
Full disclosure! Na 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 na.
I ask because what I was thinking about doing is like getting a hand crossbow and potentially incorporating that as an alternate fighting style.
That's funny that you mentioned that too.
Fine by me.
It's funny that you mentioned that too, because I did have a thing going on with that. I
basically wanted to do that because like. So I will say this, out of most of the people that Roa has traveled with, Kenzu has probably been one of the ones that influenced him the most.
I'm gonna be honest with you both. I feel like you guys do a lot of like the investigation and, you know.
No, that's fair.
You guys do a lot more play than say funny quip, I'm the character, lol. Not to discredit like Eugene or anybody else really, but like you guys really do get into the world and shit, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Well, like we all like, for me the best thing to do is I have my campaigns. Okay. I like my Monday campaign for the most part, but I have a very comedic character, and I'm regretting it. Let me tell you about the character I'm currently playing. One of my favorite characters I've ever played, but I am not enjoying it as much as I would like it, as much as I would think I would.
It was a good character to make in the moment, like, yeah, this is fun, and then when you stood it off, it's pretty fun. But it's kind of like, I guess it's just kind of like, I don't want to say one...
It's not one note. She's the opposite one. It's that there's repercussions for her being how she is. So her name is Galazi Zingzopri, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a mouthful there, but I get it.
She just normally goes by Galazi.
Yeah.
And she's effectively like, she's an extremely powerful character on the fact of her powers are effectively as far as the imagination go.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome, actually.
She's a lot of fun, right? And I will do a bunch of like wacky. Effectively, imagine if like a young child had that power. So like
Yeah.
her attack, or she makes balloons blow up and like they're actual explosions. She flies everywhere. Like she does little flies everywhere, right? She like one of my favorite, like one time she turned around and instead of turning around with her body, she just reversed herself completely. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
I remember last session. No, actually, the first one. So in this setting, the world is called like magic are given from gifts, right? Kind of like quirks from My Hero, but instead they come from trash.
Yeah.
Right. So Zalazi, due to who she is, does not have a gift. She has her magic from other means. So when people are talking about gifts, right? She's like, oh, I don't have a gift. Wait, yes, I do. And then she'll pull out like a gift box out of nowhere, and then she's like. No, I remember the first time this happened. She was like, I have a gift box out of nowhere, and she hands it to the character Amanda's playing. He's like, I think this is your gift. And, you know, Amanda opens the gift, and what's inside? It's Zalazi in the box. Like a bunch of cartoony...
This sounds like fucking what's her face? Spinel. This just sounds like Spinel.
It's kind of like I guess I can kind of see that. It's more just like it's just boundless imagination, cartoony hijinks, like unaware of how like things work, like that kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is anytime I act. So the shit that she does is very, like, it's how she would act, it's how her magic works. The cartoony bullshit is what happens around her, right?
Yeah.
But anytime I do stuff like that for, like, sometimes it'll just, you know, oh, it'll be a cute little Zalazi bit, and then just move on. And sometimes the whole fucking party will be roaring and laughing about it for, like, 5-10 minutes, and I'm like, I just wanted this to be a cute little thing, man.
Oh, I see. You feel like you've made a distraction.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want that. I just want, and then it's like, I feel like I get a lot of spotlight, and I don't want. Because like my character is extremely unaware of how the world works. She has been asleep for 325 years. I don't want to be the focus.
Oh, and it's hard to.
But it's
I
hard
honestly
to play
wish
her.
I honestly wish I had like a good solution for you.
The solution is the GM, but like, I don't know what to do. I don't like.
Because you can't cut down on the bits because it's so against her character, but it's like.
That's who Zalazi is. That's how her magic. That's how her imagination powers work.
Yeah, like
and it's just like.
So like you can literally make this either boring, or you can just try to continue it, but it's not. It's really down to like how people react to it rather than like you're doing really.
Exactly, it's not my doing. It's. I honestly, because I know that she's getting her character arc first because of.
Obvious reasons.
For some obvious, I might actually ask to switch out Zalazi after this arc because What sucks is that I'm not crazy about how the GM did it. I like him as a GM for the most part.
I am Neil, and then you're gonna play as the most boring character alive. I am Neil Bredman.
I actually had an idea for who I would replace Zalazi with, and it would be both, in my opinion, one of the most fun characters I've played, but also like an inherently boring character. They would be like a rune mage, but like they view it like a magic IT person. Like, all right, what's the problem here? I see. Have you tried? Has there been any spew? Any arcane sigils coming out of his mouth? Like a plumber, but like for magical problems.
I like that. That sounds like fun.
It'd be definitely a more boring character than what Zalazi is, but it would probably.
And how you'd send her off and whatnot.
I know how I would send her off, but like, I feel like it's something I don't want to do. It's what, like, with oh, there's a die over here. Like, with me technically sending Abby off, it wasn't something I wanted to do, but it felt right in the campaign, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's something that she would do in her character. I don't think Zelazzy would want to lead, even though I know, like, what she would kind of have to do. And like I fleshed out this character and there's lore and like I want to explore that with the party, but like I feel like I feel like after the longer Zelazzy stays, the more problems there are.
I feel that.
And it's like I'm already attached. I might never get a chance to play Zelazzy again, or even explore that concept again. You know?
Yeah, that's like the tough bit. You know? It's like what was it? I'm alright. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little attached to fucking silver shards.
That's fair, but like to be fair though, you had a full campaign with them.
Yeah. It's kind of weird to not be playing as him at the moment, being like the game like runner.
Yeah.
So like that's the whole thing. It's like I'm trying, being in like a different mindset than actually, not being.
I get that. I've been on both sides of the screen a lot. So, but like,
honestly, I wouldn't mind sharing with you like something because like you're a fellow DM and you're kind of helping me along with this.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, a little. That's why I wouldn't mind like, hey, like, why I asked like for one-on-one to talk about like everything and like,
yeah, that's fine. If you want, I could stay a little bit after the campaign, on Thursday.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, I also do need to show you, because I've been getting back into learning Owlbear Rodeo, which is my personal TTRPG thing for like if you want maps. So I could show you how that works.
Fuck yeah. Because I know for this after this next dungeon that you guys are going into. And what am I? Yeah, I just say it's a fucking dungeon because it's so obviously a fucking dungeon.
Right.
You're gonna get like some shit to like look into, I'd say.
That's fair. I just had a bad thought, and I thought, what if I just fucking, I feel like you would kill me, Nick. What if I changed characters every direction we went?
Honestly, that'd be funny. That'd be funny in like a, cause look, like I said, honest thoughts. You and Zig are like the two that really play with the game, and not like we've only had Scully for like a couple of games, so I can't really
I feel like Scully is like
he's testing. He's dipping his toes in the water.
Well, I feel like Scully's going to have. If you're listening to this, I think
Scully's learning.
Yeah, no. Here's. So, what a lot of players do, right? Especially if they have a big history in video games, which I don't know if Scully does.
Probably, yeah.
They will see the mechanics. They will see the big boom, and they will make like a murder hobo or like that kind of character. Right? Which might be what Blue is becoming. And then eventually, they'll get a taste of the good shit. The character moments, the role play. The moments that they will remember, that they will tell other people. And then at that point they will be ready to like that is the moment that they're looking for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everyone's had like, I feel like everyone here, hopefully, I don't know, at least in like one, maybe even just my campaign, if I did a good enough job, had like their moment where like role play is a thing here, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Nick, did you have any? Your first campaign was the campaign I ran, right?
Yeah.
Did you have any of those moments where it's like, oh, the role play is here, is what I'm here for?
A little bit.
I'm not running like any moment in specific.
Like the role plays when I'm like some
like a character, like you get a character moment that's like, oh, this is what I need in my life.
Like, are you saying that is a bad thing or like legit?
No, it's a good thing. No,
Yeah. I've had moments where I was like, yes, the role play part is here. Fuck yeah.
All right, I'm trying like whenever Scully finds that moment, we're like, oh fuck, we're like I'm playing this character. Like I'm not just me, I'm playing whoever. I'm playing whoever Grim is, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be like when things click and they start trying to like they come out of the shell more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. And I'm trying to get you guys out of the. I'm never going to live. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still gonna always remind you guys about Grandpa freezing on the mountain.
I mean, look. To be fair, Roa knows nothing about that. Can we? Okay. Do you expect us to go back then?
I do actually. Yes.
Okay then. I was gonna say, should we just have Abby just during this fucking time just do it? But you expect us to go back there, so we'll do it, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Cause like how do I put this? How do I put this?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking I like. There's a fucking boss fight that you missed.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, like I said, I was expecting like exploration even in like the story areas, which you're kind of doing now, which is nice and cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
look. One good thing about Roa is he trusts nothing he sees.
Yeah.
Like.
Hey, I just want to say that I love you guys, and I'm having a great
Oh
time.
yeah, the die over here.
Oh, they're having a cute moment.
Yeah.
So, don't hate me?
Uh-oh. Hey,
Alright.
do you want to hit this?
Let's wait for Nick to get back, but yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I had a pistol. Right. Sorry.
No, you're
I
good.
accidentally unequipped the wrong gun.
I do plan on before I forget. I've been trying to get back in the drawing for fun more instead of just for my comic or for class.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to draw. So I'm starting, like I said, I'm doing a Pathfinder campaign. I've been trying to draw that character to fucking 0 success, because holy shit, I you ever have a vision for a character, then when you put it on paper, it looks horrible.
Everything I draw, JT.
Okay, I've been trying to draw so my character for my Pathfinder campaign, I'm playing a halfling investigator, right?
Uh-huh.
And I love him to death. His name is his full name is Quintel Wisewander, but he just goes by Quinn Wanders, right?
Yeah.
And he's got this like almost Yosemite Sam voice in my head, and there's always a solution to anything. You just gotta think about it long enough, right? And I'm trying to draw him, and I'm trying to draw that like small body, big personality. Oh yeah, right. My turn. Sorry. And it's like I draw the first time I drew him, I was like, wow, he looks fucking creepy. I would not trust him with my children, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, let me try again. And then I try him again. And I'm like, oh wow, this is not getting better. Is it the beard? Is it the mustache? What do I get rid of here?
We're not tracking.
I tried changing his hat. That didn't work. I think honestly the problem is that I can see his eyes. But I feel like if he had goggles, that would solve a lot of the problems. But
So wait, are you having trouble drawing the eyes or something, or like?
No, but I feel like the eyes looking how they do, is what makes him creepy.
I want to see this image.
Yeah, I can send in the chat. His name is like I'm really excited to play him. Quinn Wanders is gonna be a fun as fuck character, hopefully.
Oh, what is this the one with the creepy eyes?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And after I finish drawing him, I'm going to actually finally fucking draw Roa.
Fuck yeah.
And his fucking.
I know he'll
massive
kick ass with.
backboard.
I know he'll kick ass with Roa.
Look, I've had a vision of how Roa looks. Here's the thing that scares me about Roa. I know how he looks above the neck. I know how his scarf looks. I know his body type. What the fuck clothes is he wearing?
You know how I always imagined him?
Huh.
So I always kind of imagine him with like a sort of green fucked up looking vest type thing, or like whatever like the short. So it's like a wife beater, right? But it's buttoned up like a vest or like with like string or whatever, right? It also it's red in the highlights, like along the edges. It's like not a red, but like a crimsonish, like a very darkish red that it's almost like brown. And it's like it's very like patchwork, stitched together, that type of shit, the whole thing. And then similar colored pants, but I guess like a bit more like combat, like military green. And he's wearing like sandals like a fucking hippie.
I don't think he'd wear sandals. I don't know. I'm not.
But that's just me imagining it.
No, I get you. Ziggs, do you have an idea of what he looks like in your head?
Raw?
Also for some reason I can't shake that he has an afro.
I don't see that. I think
he
does
not have an afro at all.
I would imagine him like having like a short, like clean cut hair sort of look and whatnot.
Yeah, no, that part's accurate.
Where he's hidden behind a mask and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Well, his mask is like a Donatello, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style mask. It's thin. You can see most of it.
Yeah, it's a domino mask.
Oh.
From what I can tell, right?
That's not how I was imagining the mask at all. I fucking.
I've said that before.
I must have misheard. Jesus.
No, it's okay.
Like I thought he was wearing, like a fucking, like a fucking full-on cloth-ish mask.
But
I also imagine him like wearing a hood and like that sort of thing too. But
I've been thinking of the idea of a hood. Because I know he had one when he had one when he walked into town to do like a dramatic ass reveal, but I don't know if I wanted to like keep that.
Yeah, I'm fine with like him without it and shit like that too. To be quite honest with you, you know what I mean?
I get that. Should we continue on down and fight? Do the thing, or should we save that for?
Is this the final boss?
I think so.
Yeah.
Fucking really?
Save it for next week.
We're just gonna beat this game, but
there is some endgame content.
Alright, we can save it for next week.
Okay.
Isn't next gonna be the stream anniversary?
Oh yeah, right. Next week's the stream first. We won't be doing this then. We'd have to wait till after October.
Yeah.
That's a fucking shit.
And then we're taking the first week of November off. Yeah.
You guys just want to go in guns blazing? So I'm fine with that.
It's 11:44.
Should we give it like one take, see how it is?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, let's give it one take, and if we beat it now, we beat it now.
All right.
You enter the Hall of Heroes, where all the greatest legends of the Wonderlands
I think this is.
are raised.
I don't remember. There's like a part 2.
Well, not all of them. What
No, there is a
said,
part 2. I remember.
No rest for
Fuck.
the wicked.
I don't know what to expect.
A familiar
I'm
wind
surprised we've made it this far.
You feel hope. It's like a dream. But this is not your queen. It's a nightmare.
Oh.
Oh, this isn't it.
Oh.
This is the pre-final boss.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh shit.
How could you corrupt something so good and pure? I care about nature. Oh, you sound so disingenuous. I love it.
I completely forgot about this boss. I remember liking this boss too. Fuck.
Well, we just fucked her up. Oh, she's got more.
There's always a second phase.
And they are really rewarding me for having every elemental type on hand for the most part. You got him?
Nope.
Okay.
Get Marek off first. And then
I'm
get
doing
me.
it. I'm doing that. Where are you? There you are.
Holy shit.
Oh! Are you fuckers for real? Oh! All right. Well, we gave it an honest try.
The wipe. The wipe.
Wait. I'm up. Get the fuck back in here. Get the fuck back in.
I'm getting up. I'm getting back in. I'm getting back in.
Oh no.
I'm loading.
Run. I'm not gonna make it.
How do we fucking lose that? How do we fucking die?
No! I was out of ammo!
We made it. We made it back in.
Oh god, is the boss still there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god. Get cheese, you fucking horse's ass. Quote me up.
I'm dying.
Wait,
Dying.
hold on.
I'm not cute and I'm dying.
What is that? What is that a reference to?
Some Garfield skit on Robot Chicken.
I'm dying. I'm so cute and I'm dying.
Oh god. Get cheese, you fucking piece of dirty ass, fucking shit, bitch ass, punk ass, little dick having ass,
Damn,
motherfucker.
JT.
Yo, hold on. That reminds me. So I've said many a thing about my father, but I had one moment where I just like related to him, and I didn't know how to feel about it. So we all know I am very extravagant with my pettiness and my insults. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was in a fantasy football league with one of his friends, and he.
Of course, he's into fantasy football.
He loves his sports. I can never get into it. But he said, right? He said, and I quote, oh wait, hold on, this is a cutscene.
Those scrolls weren't prophecies. I wanted to show you what she did to me. What she's doing to you all over again.
Okay, T. This is your first time playing, right?
Yeah? Who would I play with? Everyone else I know is dead. What's it called?
Bunkers and Badasses. It's a fantasy game. A place where you can be a hero. Where your imagination can change the world.
Ooh, I'm the best at imagining, baby. I got a whole Wonderland.
That's perfect. But first, we gotta make a character. Tell me about your Fate Maker.
The Fate Maker's tale begins as so many do. With a heart full of fire and dreams full of dragons, magic.
He's the coolest, most powerful hero that everyone wants to be friends with. Dragon Knight.
Dragon Knight. Yeah, I like it.
Thank you. Hey, this is probably dumb to say, and it's just really cool to play a game with a friend because I haven't really had one.
Well, let's go make some more. Tina, I want to make this an adventure you'll never forget.
It feels like something lost long ago has been found again. It feels like home.
You reach the inner chamber of the Obsidian Hate Cathedral. The Sword of Souls sits before you. This is a big choice. So,
He takes it and he blows up every bad guy everywhere.
are you sure?
Oh yeah, I do it. Boom!
Alright, but character evil.
What? No, girl. Dragon Knight ain't evil. He's a hero. He's a Fangmaker.
He just blew up thousands of people. Don't you think that's evil?
It's not evil. This is stupid. I'm not playing this anymore. You know what? I'm gonna be the bunker master, and then I'll make sure only heroes win.
Tina, wait.
The Fate-Maker is alone. Abandoned for a crime he never chose. He's never chosen anything. He begins to think for himself. No more dice or fate. No more masters. I dream of dragons and magic. I awaken, my heart filled with fire and purpose. Resurrection. I am reborn, the Dragon Lord. Do you still believe there's a choice, Fate Maker?
I do things my own way. No one tells me this.
I hoped you could see the truth. I'm not evil. She just writes me this way.
What the fuck?
Well, come on then. If you insist on being a hero, there's only one way for this to end.
Only one task remains. Ascend the pyramid, defeat
Wait.
the Dragon Lord, and take back the Sword of Souls.
Wait.
That's like 3.
Wait.
What?
Yeah.
So, just because... Huh.
You thinking? Give him a minute.
So just because we... I'm sorry. So just because, like, she was... Not that she made him evil. Like, the first session she ever played of this... I'm trying to... What exactly happened there? So she
basically,
made him... I figured, like, oh yeah, he's, So he wasn't the villain. So how did he hijack the story? How did he become real here? And then,
I
like...
think it's kind of like imagination bled through too much.
Yeah.
Just kind of like revealing this on almost like subconsciously, if that makes sense.
Yeah. This is so odd. So... Oh,
what was I
man.
talking about before this?
Your dad's sports or something?
Oh yeah, right.
And you're petty?
So I'm petty with my insults. I like to go extravagant with how I am rude to people, right?
Yeah.
You're one rude dude, JT.
In this context, I appreciate it. So what my dad said to his friend was, he said, quote, he said he called him a, quote, dumb idiot loser, and he will go to church and pray. He doesn't go to church ever, for the record. He'll go to church specifically to light a candle and pray that he never won a game of fantasy, any league ever again.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's something I would say if I was in a fantasy football league. And I didn't like that. That's something I would say to someone. And I'm like, that's shit I do.
Are you really that predictable?
I wouldn't say that exactly, but it's just like...
Oh my god.
I've called people dumb idiot losers before.
You... I, for one, know that feeling.
What?
I'm a dumb idiot loser. Ah!
Nope. I never called you that. Either way, since we are now at the doorstep of the final boss, should we call it here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
And then we're gonna fucking win the final battle, and then we're after game or whatever.
There is like a thing we can do to increase difficulty. There's still, I feel bad because I've planned the build until level 40, and we're not. I don't know if we're getting there at the time, but we'll cross that bridge when we get into it. I just saw my armor and it looks fucking great.
I
But
am
anyway.
so confused that I don't know what to do anymore. So
testicles. That is all.
What did we learn, Nick?
What did we learn?
I learned something.
What did you learn,
What's that?
JT?
That if you talk long enough, you'll eventually get at having to do a coffee corner.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I didn't mean to. I just realized that. And I feel bad because I had my favorite fucking moment of Homestuck happen that I want to tell you guys about.
Fuck it.
No, hold on. Don't play the bot. Just fucking welcome to everybody to JT's Coffee Corner. Dun, 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 dun. God damn it. Anyway.
Are you still not? We're just gonna end with a coffee corner.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be around much in October, so this will be the last one before.
Ooh.
Before I gotta.
Just go on.
So this week in Homestuck, right? So there was a lot. I watched a couple episodes of a fucking whatchamacallit. Basically, someone reading Homestuck because I'm really bad at sitting down and reading shit. So like audiobooks are how I normally do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is basically. So I watched a couple parts of this, and holy shit, did a lot happen. So first of all, we met another member of the main group, right?
Yeah.
Which we find out his name is Dave Strider, and we go back in time a little bit to find out what he was doing during the time of the world ending. Yeah. Where he effectively took his copy of the game, spilt some juice on it on accident, so he was drying it. Then a bird came out. A bird came out and was like stealing it for its nest, where he accidentally stabbed the bird, launched his fucking sword out the window with the bird, and was traumatized for that. So he's trying to just kind of vibe and basically be like, all right, well now I got to figure out how to play the game to see what John fucking needs, right?
Right.
And then we cut back to Rose, where we get the first thing that she does is she has to basically explore around the house to try and figure out what restart the power, and she also wants to avoid her mother, who we see the kind of relationship they have. And I didn't remember reading this in the original. When I first remember reading it, but this moment is fucking hilarious. And I don't say that often about this, right?
Yeah.
So, the level of pettiness displayed here by these two is.
Does it outseed? Does it supersede you, JT?
This is a goal for me.
Oh boy.
So it starts with first we find out that Rose's house is filled with wizard statues. And we know that Rose hates these wizard statues. So we wonder, the mother must love them. No, she hates them even more than Rose does. She just does them because she knows Rose hates them. Then we get to the fridge, right? Top of the fridge has a hand-drawn picture that Rose made for her mother, for which that mother bought a $1,500 frame and embroidered it to the fridge. To where Rose, taking it a step further, wrote a letter of thanks got it doctrined by a lawyer and then put a drop of blood on it.
So this is like still before everything turned into the video game,
This
right?
this part's currently in the video game.
Okay.
But this is just backstory of what's literally on her fridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, I skipped a part. So after the frame, right?
Yeah.
As another thing, Rose's mom also got like a bunch of like kid like magnet letters, right?
Yeah.
Where Rose wrote "shrew," but with 2 V's because she couldn't find a W. So what was next purchased and put on the fridge was a full packet of magnetic W's, unopened and unused. So then Rose got a letter of thank you that was both sealed by a lawyer and had a drop of blood on it, right?
This sounds amazing.
However, because of how much of the fridge was taken up, the bottom of the layer was touching the floor. So Rose's mom put a $1,000 purple linen pillow blocking it from touching the floor. And now Rose looks at that and goes, how do I go further with this? And to me, it's just that was music. It was. I normally work on my comic while listening to this, right? And like I peek up. I've never had to stop working on it just to replay that and observe. I loved it, right? I want more of this level of extravagant pettiness in my life, right?
Yeah.
So after she thinks of some ideas, she runs into her mother, right? Who is drinking a martini and giving her daughter a pony, and they fight about it physically.
Okay.
But basically, she's like, "All right, fuck this. I'm going out. I'm leaving." Right. So then we cut back to John. A lot happened in these small parts, where John was talking to the other two, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, and John's basically getting worried because he's hearing shit going on about his house, right?
Yeah.
So he texts Dave like, "Hey Dave, how do I fight with this shit?" And he goes, "What do you mean, like fight monsters?" He goes, "Yeah, fight monsters." And he goes, "Yeah, this isn't fucking make believe, John. Yeah, there's no fucking monsters in your house."
I said, get up, John. Get out of bed, John. Get out of bed.
So he says that, right? And then basically after that conversation's over, there's a small little like imp appears, and John and then start fighting. The problem is that John is a 13-year-old boy, and his only weapon is a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
So he tries to swing it, and then the top immediately falls, and he knocks his ass on the ground. So the fight continues. Eventually, he's beating him up with the wooden stick. He's exploiting all that shit, and apparently he leveled up twice in that time.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
But now he's trying to understand more of what the fuck the game is and how the fuck to play it. And at that point, I was like, this is enough for a coffee corner. Just the Rose scene alone. I could go on about... that was a fucking great scene.
Yeah.
From now on, that is what every part of this story has to live up to now. If I'm disappointed, I will let you fucks know.
So that's all you read up to?
I read a decent... there was a couple parts, but basically...
He kept us waiting for a bubble?
What do you mean for a bubble?
No, because SpongeBob and whatnot. I'm making a joke about the fucking, we haven't been live with Tiny Tina for a bit.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry.
No, it's all good. I should say, I think we're gonna start I just wanted to say I think we're gonna start the thing at normal time, but JT, you can hop in whenever you can.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, well, I probably will stop in around the regular time. For me. I'll see what I'm doing that day.
Okay. Sounds good.
It depends on how early I finish my comic work.
Understandable. Ah, so wait, oh, okay. I gotcha. Now, I wish I had time to read the comic book, but I can't at work now.
That's fine.
The stuff we left behind. Just another day.
Just another day. But yeah.
I believe my issue... Yeah, it did just go live 5 minutes ago. Fuck yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
it uploads... It uploads that at Wednesday at 12 a.m. It's 12:06, which means it went live a minute ago, or like a minute or two ago, or well, a couple minutes ago.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
All right.
Either way,
that's it. We're good. Or
yeah, we're good.
You're done talking about. All right, cool. So. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. But remember, as always, be yourselves. Remember, mega like a high, mega hidey ho. Mo make a chai, make a mo, make a hey. Pickle barrel kumquat, chimichurri changa. That's the secret word of the day. Alright, guys, I'll catch you all later. Merrick out. See you guys.
Night, everybody.
Bye-bye.